time to rise and shine. Morning mayhem's on the air, we're feeling fine. So we got a motto, Tomlin and Decker too. Bringing you the latest, there's nothing we can't do. Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional, we're knocking down the door.
There we go. Good morning, Woodland, and welcome to Tuesday. Hopefully, we're in Tuesday. I have no idea what just happened, but I think our audio is back up and working now that we adjusted. We'll find out in probably about 4 or 5 minutes when someone texts in and says they can't hear us. But don't worry if you don't get the audio on any of these morning shows. They're all on Spotify. YouTube is the actual live feed, so if you're listening on YouTube, you'll hear all the mistakes on there.
Oh
Yeah, Spotify and Instagram are the only two places that you get the edited versions,
the clean version.
Yeah, I don't know how to re-upload the new stuff to YouTube. I don't think there is a way. I'd have to put a whole nother one on there, so I don't know how to do that as well. But like I said, it is Tuesday. And on Tuesday is Tuesday still like the $5 movies?
You're dating yourself now, my friend. You are dating yourself.
They don't have the movie specials on Tuesday. Where it was like maybe it's not $5 anymore. Like I don't know how much is it to go to the movies now? $20. $20 for a movie ticket, $15. I don't go to the movies as much, and I don't know if that's because there hasn't been a lot of movies that draw me to the movies. Like I want to go and I wait to go.
See, we drop serious time when we go to the movies because it's an event for us. So we go and we get the D-box seats, which are the immersive shaking. Like
okay.
So when we go to the movies, it's expensive, but we go to the movies like once a year.
That's
so it's that is our Disney, our cruise. That is our big exciting adventure. See how exciting we are as people.
But think about it back in the day. I used to remember waiting in line on a Friday night to get into a theater, and sometimes getting to the teller, and they're like, "Sorry, the movie's sold out." There's really no. We're buying their movie tickets like a week, 2 weeks in advance, and having them.
I camped out to get tickets to Star Wars Episode 1, so I'm right there with you.
I was there at 12 o'clock in the morning for the reboots, the digital.
Oh, I
digital
did.
Ones
when they re-released 4, 5, and 6. I was at the midnight showings. When 1, 2, and 3 came out, I was at the midtime showings. So yeah.
Right. So there really hasn't been a lot of movies that have driven me to the theater, but this new one, this Project Hail Mary. I'm hearing a lot of good things about it.
I can't wait to watch it on Netflix.
So I want to go for that theater, that immersive theater experience, and see it in the big theater. But it's also a book.
There was, I read it. Good book, excellent book.
Is there? That's so.
Andy Weir.
So the book came out before the movie.
Author of the Martian.
Really, I love that movie too.
Yeah, so it's got a lot of the same backbone to it.
So my goal is to read that book and then get ready to go back to the movies.
It's a quick one. You can probably, if you started today, you can get done.
Really?
Yeah.
Excellent. I like to have that much faith in how fast I can read. And then is Tuesday special movie day? Do they still have those deals?
They still have a Super Tuesday, bonus Tuesday deals?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
it depends on what theater you go to there.
We call it date night.
Not Super Tuesday.
Date night on a Tuesday morning.
Yeah, exactly. Go to a 4 o'clock movie. Have dinner afterwards.
There you go. You get the bargain and the
early bird special.
Absolutely. So, but that's what I'm looking for. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I feel excited about going back to see a movie. There hasn't been a lot of movies like we were talking about. It
looks good. Ryan Gosling looks good. So,
there's not a lot of comedies out there either. A lot of them I find are dramatic movies and stuff. They don't have those
or superhero movies.
Yeah, that's exactly. There's your whole thing. Hamnet and the Avengers. That's basically what hits the theaters around now. So that's all we got for movies. So if it is a Tuesday deal, let me know. At least let me know what theaters have deals. Not that I wouldn't pay full ticket price or whatever, but I don't know what costs more now, is the movie tickets or the movie snacks.
Movie popcorn?
The movie popcorn.
Yeah, well, I'm sure movie tickets are not cheap.
No, that's what I
I
said.
think, what was the last movie I went to? I don't know. It's been a minute.
Minecraft movie.
Oh, good for you.
Minecraft movie and
What a
How to
good
Train Your
dad.
Dragon live action.
Oh my!
Oh, how was that?
Double
That
dip.
was really good.
Yeah.
That was really good. And we did the D-box seat. So
There,
when
it's even-
Toothless dove, the
even
seat dove
better.
down. It
But
was
that's
awesome.
like that was like a year ago too. That came out, right? Like
Yeah,
the
no.
spring of last year.
Yeah, like I said, like for us movies, that it's an experience. We spend a lot of money on the expensive seats because it's once a year.
yeah.
Yeah.
Once the
You know what? It's an experience. It's like a holiday.
Yeah.
All right. Today is an A day, and that puts us with 3 more days after this. BAB. If you're going to go to the media center this morning, don't, because it's actually it's an A day, so the BAB there, and it looks like it is closed 1A. If you do get a chance to go to the media center, though, you're going to vote for the pom pom poll of the week, and we've been running out of pom poms, which means there's been a lot of votes. Are you a streaming music person, or do you listen to the radio? Radio is something that used to be in the car, and you would turn it on, and everyone, for those of you who don't know what radio is,
Gotcha.
because do you listen to the radio in the car, or do you have Sirius XM? Or
I listen to the radio.
You listen to the radio.
No, I don't listen to the radio. I listen to my playlist of some
Right,
sort.
connect your phone up and
Yeah,
listen to that. Now, if the kid's in their car with you, are they listening to your music, or do they connect to the car?
Well, I mean, I have a 20-year-old and a 22-year-old, so
They
they're
just
never in
take
the
off.
car with me right now.
But back in the day,
Oh,
let's go
back-
back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day, they were listening to what I had there.
There you go. That's the right way to do it. What about
Depends whose car we're in.
you? Oh,
So in,
wait, do the kids have control of one car
so
over the other?
in my truck where there is no advanced technology, and
That
I
is
just have the
true.
radio and a CD player. It's what Daddy wants.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
When we're in Mrs. Tomlin's
Do you still
car.
have the Jimmy Buffett CD in there?
Well, we're coming up. It's after April break. Jimmy Buffett goes in there.
you go. Anytime you go in there, that's the CD that's in the
No,
car.
no,
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just asking.
it's
There's
seasonal.
no Kids Bop
It's
CDs
se-
there.
They're in the back
Oh,
seat. I
Kids
don't play
Bop.
those anymore.
I'm gonna bring them in for the. I'm gonna give them a nice little present there.
Bring them
I'm sure I
in.
got a store of them.
Yeah.
She give them to Collins.
Yeah.
All right. Today is the snack and paint party. So if you signed up, you're going to be there after school for that. The Woodland Book Club is also today. That's during advisory. So make sure that you show up. New members are encouraged. So for our listening audience, that would be the day to go. And if you're looking for a book to read, how about Project Hail Mary? That's all I'm saying. Door decorating contest ends on Thursday, so don't forget to get all that done. And if you haven't charged your Chromebook, you might want to think about doing that and listen to us every morning, or find us on Spotify. YouTube's going to be the old show, like I said, but the good shows are on Spotify and posted on Instagram. Time now for the news with Tomlin.
And now, with the latest headlines, over to the news desk with Tomlin.
Good morning. Couple top stories Saturday. First off, Swiss air quality monitoring firm IQ Air has reported that Pakistan is ranked as the world's most polluted country in 2025.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm hoping they don't put that in their travel brochure.
Hey, whatever works. The FCC has banned authorization for all new consumer routers produced in foreign countries, citing national security to prevent supply chain vulnerabilities. So if you want a router, it has to be made in the United States.
Sounds good.
How many of those exist?
Companies can apply for conditional approval from the Department of Defense and
Not a
Department of
lot.
Homeland Security, requiring a time-bound plan to establish or expand manufacturing in the United States.
Yeah, that's going to put a dent in people's Wi-Fi access.
Yeah, about 60% of routers are made in China that,
Well, I
that
think-
currently are in
I think
U.S.
the
homes.
rest of them are assembled in the U.S. I don't think the components are made here. So does that, as long as it's assembled here, created here, the parts don't have. Okay.
Correct.
All right. So found the loophole.
So
Okay.
right now, yeah, they have to be assembled. You can't just bring a router into the country. But I'm sure as we get farther into it, more and more the bits and pieces
Gentlemen, I think we found our startup.
assembling routers.
Yep. Let's start a
Okay.
router company, an American router company.
There you go. On Tuesday, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un formally designated South Korea, quote, the most hostile state during a policy speech in parliament, warning of merciless consequences for any provocation against the republic. Kim's designation reflects his hardening stance towards Seoul following his 2024 abandonment of decades-old reunification policy to redefine relations with the South as inherently hostile between two enemy states.
But they gave us K-pop Demon Hunters.
I believe that was what launched this latest
there
round
you go.
of animosity. Researchers have identified a new dinosaur species once again
Here we go.
in South Korea. The
Oh, that's
Dollysaurus
why he's angry.
hamini, marking the first new dinosaur species found in the country in the past 15 years. Scientists utilizing micro CT scanning to peer inside extremely hard rock revealed preserved skull fragments and other pieces previously hidden from view without damaging the fragile bones.
Did they just Superman X-ray a rock?
They did. They did.
Well, we've gotten some places now.
Yeah, we have.
A biodiversity survey team uncovered new species, including a turquoise pit viper, flying snake, several geckos, 2 microsnails, and 2 millipedes in 64 caves across Cambodia.
Whoa, wait a minute. Flying snakes?
Yes.
That was like,
Well, it's kind of, they're
Okay.
kind of like flying squirrels. They just jump and glide.
I don't know. That's like kind of like Sharknado, where you really don't want like a hurricane of sharks just landing on you arbitrarily. I don't want to be out on a hike and all of a sudden like, whoa, and
Was
there's
this
a
like the
snake on
cave?
you.
Like, was it last year they found a cave with 1 million spiders in it?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Same
Same type of
same
deal?
sort of discovery. Yeah.
All right.
I hope they don't put that on the travel brochure.
We have flying snakes in a cave full of spiders.
That's like something your kid would draw. Oh, hey, Johnny, what's that? It's a flying snake. Oh, that's so funny. Not anymore.
Last but not least,
And I wonder if we have any mascots.
Snake mascots?
Yeah,
I'm
the
sure there's a
Cromwell
couple,
flying snakes.
Yeah.
last but
That's
not
more
least,
of a
the,
collegiate thing, I think.
Oh,
okay.
good point. Yeah.
the U.S. government is attempting to define what junk food is. Right now, there's actually no legal definition for exactly what junk food is.
It's whatever your mom tells you.
Yes.
it is. I don't
Yes.
know. How hard is that?
Okay, just
Yeah.
take a survey of moms across America.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, and I bet you they would pretty
Wow.
much all agree.
So it appears that the HHS is going to be put forward through a simple policy statement for the first time ever defining by the federal government what junk food is. Industry observers tell national journals that they're expecting the administration to sidestep the normal rulemaking process while pursuing a public education campaign about the potential harmful impacts of consistently consuming junk food. So
what about the-
basically what your mom yells at you about.
Yeah. What about the joy of it?
Yeah.
It's getting all the joy
It's
out
just
of it.
gonna ruin your app. It's gonna ruin your dinner.
Come on,
Mhm.
those crunchy nerds, the nerd
Nerd
clusters.
clusters.
Oh my gosh, come on.
And we got too many options these days.
Yeah, you really do.
So it appears that the government will not attempt to formally regulate junk food, but just merely identify
Okay.
what it is and then educate the population, encouraging them to consume less of it.
It's the moment they make that aisle in Big Y, it's like junk food aisle. You know, that
Yeah,
place is
yeah.
gonna sell out.
Oh my God. Yeah. There's your news.
And that's your news with Tomlin. Over to the sports desk with Decker.
Here's a shot at the buzzer.
Strike three call. What a catch. Touchdown.
Time now for sports with Decker.
All right, the round of 32 last night in Gamble Pavilion up at Stores, Connecticut. Saw the UConn women roll to victory over Syracuse.
Whoa.
Out of the orange, blotto the orange there today.
They had like 9 points in the first
Yeah.
half. Not
I think it
UConn,
was-
the orange.
yeah,
Otto's
Was it
team. did not-
65 to 12? I think at halftime.
Was it at halftime? Was it
65 to 12 there at halftime for. Well, the good news is Syracuse tied the second half. The problem is they were lost 65 to 12 in the
I
first
don't
half.
remember. They did not catch up at all.
It
They-
was 33-33 in the second half. The only problem is they were down by 45 already. So good for you, Syracuse. UConn moves on to the Sweet 16 again. They will face North Carolina in the NCAA tournament.
that's like their 32nd in a row.
Yeah,
It's just a Division One record, I think.
that is correct. Yeah, it's a 32nd in a row. Ironically, the last time they did not make it to that was when they played the University of North Carolina previously in 1994, losing to the Tar
Wow.
Heels. They're 81-69 all the way back in 1994. I do remember actually watching that game as I was a student at UConn back then. Had a couple friends on the girls' team, cheering them on. Unfortunately, that was a tough loss for them, but next year would be fine because that was their first undefeated season the following year.
That's when it started.
Yeah,
Mid
95.
90s. Yeah.
95 with Jen Rosati and Rebecca
I was just
Lobo.
there. Rebecca Lobo's on that team.
Rolling to victory there. Nikisha Sales, some blasts from the past. So they move on there to face North Carolina. Baseball starts tomorrow.
There you go.
Start of the Major League Baseball season. Your New York Yankees. Well, not your New York
No.
Yankees, but somebody's New York Yankees.
All right, I'm settling down. I was about to throw a flying snake your way.
Take out the Giants of San Francisco.
Oh,
So,
okay.
they're I think it's a lone game tomorrow for any of you baseball fans.
And East Coast, West Coast thing.
East Coast, West Coast. That's right. We're in the middle of high school season. We don't have our high school season for another couple of weeks.
Just
So,
getting underway.
Yeah, we'll have to transition, see if we can get some captains in. It's that time of year to get our captains in as soon as the coaches pick their captains.
Absolutely.
We'll schedule some more interviews
All right.
there. We got a new, our new old girls tennis coach is back, Coach DeGennaro.
He's back. Yeah.
Yeah. She took a 1 year hiatus.
Get rest up and ready because it
Yeah,
sounds
yeah.
like there's a lot of girls going out for tennis.
A lot
this
of,
year,
lot
too.
of tennis.
Yeah.
Tennis.
And
we call it
yesterday,
tennis, I think.
yesterday didn't
Tennisers?
help either. I know tennis players,
Players. Yeah, a lot of players. There you go.
racketeers,
A lot of
tennis
racketeers.
racketeers are
A lot of
out there.
racketeers,
I like that.
Yeah.
And it was raining, couldn't even get out there. Can't play tennis inside. It's a lot harder in the
I
cafeteria.
tried when I was coaching, and there's really not much you can do. You make them
Yeah.
run a little bit.
Yeah.
If you start them with it hitting off the wall, they just get kind of crazy
Yeah,
after a while. And
Yeah,
that's-
bouncing off the window.
I wish we had like one handball court in here,
Oh, that'd be
You know,
nice.
that
An,
you can
an
play
indoor
something.
handball court.
or a racquetball court. But we don't
Yeah.
really have any good walls that are just open to do that. There's
No.
nowhere that
They're all covered with state championship plaques.
the darn success of this place.
That's all I got.
And that's the sports with Decker. And that's the show for us. It's Tuesday. Have a great one. And on behalf of the show, don't forget, he's Tomlin, he's Decker, I'm Amato. Good morning, Woodland.
It's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional. We're knocking down the door.
Every morning at 7 a.m.
Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram too. We're streaming on Spotify. We're reaching out to you. Join the Morning Mayhem crew.
Knocking down the door.